Log bait is officially back, and it's currently sitting in #1 in the world. I'm very scared. Quick, don't look, don't look, don't look, don't look, don't look, don't look. I'll give you one guess as to why this deck is back in the meta. Okay, you can look now. Yes, it's the vines. Now, first of all, quick shout out to Hypno. He's a great creator. He's the creator of this deck right here that we're playing, the log bait deck, and it's so insanely strong and very, very easy to play as well. He plays it at a really high level, better than anyone else, but that still doesn't mean that it's very beginner friendly and easy to play as well. I feel like if people struggle with this deck, I don't know, man. It's a pretty easy, solid deck. So we'll dominate some kids today, but also whoa, editor, not like that. We're gonna dominate some Clash Royale opponents today, and I expect it to be rather easy, especially now that we have the vines. Good news being the vines aren't necessarily super hard to get. They're not like a gate-kept evolution behind the Pass Royale where you need to buy it. Okay, well, usually I want to vines with my barrels because it's actually going to be kind of cool, but not if they have a barrel counter because obviously that's kind of pointless. Cannoneer Tower better with this deck for sure, especially against all the girth and tonnage in the meta. But yeah, if you have any epic wild cards, you have any boost potions, it's very easy to just slap the vines in your deck, and it won't take long to level up because I think epics are probably the easiest type of card to level up in the game. I'll throw some wall breakers over here since we can deal with that knight. I want to figure out what he's got counter-wise. That should be a hit. Bang! Okay, I'll take that. Beautiful. Go Dark Gobby over here. Get me an Ice Spirit with him. So we're looking like we're going up against Graveyard, and I want you guys to know that the risk of playing the Cannoneer Tower is obviously your... Wow, are we really going to... Dark Goggins! We take out the whole witch? Hell yeah. But yeah, your chances of facing Graveyard go up by like 25%. So I just want you to be warned, to be warned. Okay, well, the problem he's going to deal with here is now that his hut is out, he's got to find a way to deal with these wall breakers, and that's not quite how you deal with wall breakers, DJ. Yeah, just took a lot of damage. We're going to take our time here, and we're saving our Dark Goblin for the... by the way, you don't need Evo Dark Goblin at all. He's amazing just as a standalone card. We're taking our time and saving the... I haven't used vines yet either. Can I complete a sentence, or is my brain just going to keep going way too fast? We don't need... What was I even saying? We want to save Dark Goblin for the Graveyard. Because obviously, it's pretty easy for him to just poison with the Graveyard and then stop our entire Goblin gang. And the Cannoneer struggles by himself to deal with it. So, Dark Goblin's attacking just barely fast enough to almost full counter the Graveyard if he has a little bit of help. We'll go Wall Breakers over here as well. I'm actually going to... I'm just going to sit here, be a little patient, outcycle my opponent as well. We'll get a Princess down too. And then we'll see. I'll go Ice Spirit to protect this for just a second. We'll go with our barrel here. I actually do just want to double up in this lane. And then see, since we outcycled him, how he's going to deal with this. He's not back to his Barb Barrel in time. Buzz, all right. Okay, I'm going to drop a pre-vines here for the Ice Wizard. So we're deciding to be corny and not... Well, we took his tower anyways. I don't know what took the tower. I wasn't looking, but GG's. Ray the Pro. How are you going to deal with Valk Wall Breakers that never do this, by the way? I'm just doing this for the content. Never do this. It worked, but... Oh, okay. Didn't quite work. But it forced out a -1 trade, and whatever. We just were doing it for the... We're just doing it for the giggles, man. Okay, I'll go... depends on when this Fire Spirit decides to show itself. Okay, oh, that was almost late. Be a little sloppy with it. Okay, well, we're looking like we're facing against one of the most popular decks in the game, which is Pekka Goblin Giant, or some Goblin Giant Furnace alternative that's basically like the same thing. I'm not excited at all. I'm not excited at all, but yeah, this is just going to be fun. So what I'm going to do here is Vines, and then we can just Valk on top, because obviously the Valk, if she's not taking damage, is like one of the best defensive cards in all of Clash Royale, which goes for a lot of cards, actually. That wasn't that intellectual of a statement to make. But hey... Just divines that. Now I don't think he has an answer for the wall breakers, so we'll just wait a second, gather our elixir a little bit, and go for the wall breakers. But yeah, I can't remember if I said this in the first game, but one of the biggest problems with this deck is the lack of defensive like capabilities against big pushes, and you had to tank the wall breakers, and as well as the fact that you can't really you don't have a spell with this deck, and so that can get annoying at times. But we have a spell now, so. Are you just gonna let me do the same thing again? Yes. Oh, you cursed me. Oh no, there's one goblin on my tower. Okay, anyhow, you've got to deal with the Valk, you've got to deal with the goblins, you've got to deal with the wall breakers now, you got to deal with the princess on your tower. You still took a Valkyrie hit. This ain't looking too good for you, Ray. Do you see how this deck has just become a massive problem? Like, do you see that? Because its one flaw was against high DPS cards, you don't really have an answer for it, and you're not going to be able to counteract the curses and stuff. You can do that now, and I frankly, I see the only flaw with this deck being the user's skill level. Like, if I lose a game with this deck, it is entirely because I made a mistake or something like that, and that's actually perfect to me. That's the type of deck I would love to play. I don't want to lose games based off matchup and stuff like that. Well, obviously, everyone has bad matchups, right? But, like, if you can lose because of your own skill level, then you know exactly where to improve and how to improve. Maybe not how to improve, but that you need to improve, so... anyways, my rant is over. We just curb stomp this guy. You can do, I could literally, you can have that entire goblin giant. I'm not going to play a lick of defense. I'm just going to go vines in the tower here and take his tower instead of defending my tower. That's my lava player brain taking over. Nice. Nine Toes does not, let me get my wall breakers through, which, to be fair, I don't really blame him for, but, we're gonna wreak havoc on this guy too. It looks like it might be lava, which I'm actually excited to go up against, which is weird because typically you don't want to face lava with this deck, and I replaced my cannon with vines. But now, you don't know. We'll go vines here. We'll go with the goblin gang as well, and we should be able to kill the mega minion, which is just absurd. I was trying to see obscene and absurd at the same time, and I just completely, like, waffled. We'll go goblin barrel over here as well because he doesn't have, they don't typically have barrel counters. He might be running vines or something. Okay, so he's running Valk, but we were able to get all our damage back, so that's not too bad. I think I go with the princess here because it's good against the skellies. I might kite this with wall breakers too. Let's see. Does this even pull it? Yeah, so editor, cut that out, cut that out, cut that out, cut that out, cut that out. We can't have the masses seeing my kiting skills or lack thereof. I'm ready to launch a full frontal assault the moment this guy goes in, by the way. The moment he goes in, full frontal assault. Like, I mean full. Yeah, I mean full frontal assault. Give me this. Give me some vines real quick, just to pin this to the ground, get a little bit more extra value. You could tower... Hey! I am beyond happy to tower trade. I am beyond happy to tower trade. Because if you give me the pocket, you give me the pocket, we can make some stuff happen. We can make some stuff happen. So it's a bold decision by Nine Toes. Let's make sure we can try and cycle back to our next Valk Evo, though. Let's go barrel here as well. And I could honestly... I'm going to freeze all this stuff. Oh, I could have hit the Valkyrie. Am I goblin... What the hell was dealing damage to the... Oh, was that the vines that did all that damage? Okay, a little scary, but we did a lot of damage. That's not the end of the world. We're gonna do this. I'm gonna go Valkyrie up here because I don't want that to be countered. I'm actually going to go with a I'm gonna go with the Goblin Gang and Vines here. He's gonna vines my vines. Okay, sure. No balloon hits. That's good. A little bit of a sloppy defense there, but you know what? It ain't good if it ain't sloppy every now and then, baby. Let's go Goblin Barrel up here. Valkyrie, he's going to have to ignore that. Oh, good timing. Got to give it to him. Good timing, man. Good timing. Okay, we're going to pull that, though. His King Tower is looking little low over there. Okay, let's see if we can capitalize on that. If he goes lava, that's going to be interesting to try and defend, though. I'll go Goblin Gang over here. I think I'm going to go... I need to get rid of that. I need to get rid of that Tombstone. I think I can go Wall Breakers. Can I tap my Goblin Barrel? We're gonna go vines, freeze it up. Should be able to get one wall breaker connection. The fact that we didn't get that wall breaker connection gives me the ick. I go, I think Valkyrie here to try and tank for this momentarily. I'm gonna go with another one of these. Speedy Balloon is absolutely not what I want to be dealing with right now. We're going to have to vines this as well. Vines! See you later, Nine Toes! Oh my god, look at his name. 6'7", 420, 6'7", 4167, 6'7", yay! Oh my god. I'm so tired of 6'7", dude. But, I mean, as soon as 6'7" goes away, we're just gonna have another freaking stupid-ass trend. So, I mean, I'm not even looking forward to 6'7" going away, because, you know, it's gonna be replaced by something like... You don't even, it's impossible to know what it's going to be as well. It's probably just going to be like Manila wafers or something. It's just, like, there's no way to tell what it's going to be. Like, nobody knew it was going to be 6'7". That's such a random ass number. Like, Okay, my rant is over. If we can finish this off by beating recruits, I will be solidified on just how good this deck is. Because recruits is typically harder to deal with when you're playing bait. It's definitely winnable. I feel like you should absolutely be able to win it if you play really good. But it's still hard. So, I mean, if we're able to beat it with relative ease, I'm going to be really happy about the state of this deck and where it's at. And I think, this might be incorrect, but I think that I could beat this deck if I faced it on ladder. So, it's a little bit of a good thing. Well, I don't want to promote like a deck that I would never beat, you know, because, you know, what if we make it mainstream one day and everyone starts using the deck because I've made a video on it and then I lose to that deck? That would just kind of be, you know, not something I'm trying to do. So we'll go Princess over here. Hover our Vines in case he wants to play something for that. If he goes Barbell on this, I'll definitely Gob Gang. If he does nothing, that's cool as well. Dark Goblin over here. Go with Gob Gang up top. He's going to Vines it. That is all good. I think I'm going to Wall Breakers as well. They don't one-tap the Wall Breakers, so we're just trying to distract for a little bit. Just kite everything in the middle, and we're buying time to get to our Evo Valkyrie. And so we will take a lot of damage. I think we go into the damage deficit, but to be honest, we're going to get a little bit of a counter push with it too. So we'll see what we can do. We'll see what we can do, because obviously, you know, he wants to go in with his Diddy Cage. I think that's absolutely something he's trying to do here. So we'll what if I stun the Diddy Cage? What does that do for me? Stun the tower and the Diddy Cage. It doesn't really do that much. We're back in the damage lead, but it didn't. I thought it would like stop my Valkyrie from being fondled. It didn't quite do that. We'll go Valkyrie up top here. She's gonna get stunned, but that, you know what? Whatever. You know, whatever. We have an Ice Spirit to make up for that. So I'll go with the anti-barbell placement here. See if that can get me anywhere. He's gonna go minions. Oh, I should have vined. No, he was gonna go minions. Oh God, I have to vines his hoggies. I have to vines the hoggies. There's no alternative. He's gonna vines my Valk though. Okay, but he was a little late with it. He was a little late with it. Okay, Wall Breakers, you have to tank for me. You have to tank for me. No, Wall Breakers! What are you doing? You're selling my game. Okay, go Valk. Go Valkyrie. Okay, it was smart recruits play. We gotta ignore the recruits in the other lane though. I've got to ignore that. I've got to get my vines ready. Vines. Yes! That's what I'm talking about, baby. Logbait is back. Well, I don't know if I'm excited for that, actually.